So for many of us, 2020 has been filled with chaos, uncertainty, and loss, right? There's this deep weariness that COVID has sort of infected our culture with. And we've had the economic struggles, we've had the loss of loved ones, we've had the sudden absence of the typical ways we connect and the things that we're used to. We're not doing those things anymore, and we're desperate for hope. And I've got to be honest, amid this chaos, I keep getting reminded of this scripture, and it's Psalm 46, 1-3. It reads, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. And that is such a crazy image to me. And I look at 2020, there have been so many roaring waters and so many mountains quaking. And as Christmas is upon us, there is so much that I want to say. And I think I look at 2020, right? And I see so many reflective elements when you talk about the feelings, the emotions, the details that were embedded in that very first Christmas, right? You had fear, uncertainty, difficulty, and ultimately you had hope. I mean, I think of Mary. Let's start there, right? This total shock when the angel Gabriel reveals to her that she's going to be pregnant. I mean, talk about your entire world imploding and changing. Then you've got Joseph, who encounters what I can only imagine was fear, frustration, dismay, maybe even anger when he finds out about Mary's pregnancy. And then you've got the shepherds. They're out there just tending to their flocks, doing their thing, when they have this crazy moment of a lifetime, and they're told by an angel about Jesus's birth, right? And the Bible tells us they were initially terrified until they heard the good news, and then they went and they saw it for themselves. And I really can't forget this, because this is huge, right? The chaos that erupted when Herod sought to kill Jesus, right? And this actually led Joseph, at the behest of an angel who appeared in a dream, to get up, grab his family, Mary and Jesus, and flee to Egypt. Again, you've got fear, uncertainty. And in all of this, the chaos, there was a plan. God worked within all of that consternation for his purposes. And here we are today in 2020 dealing with unimaginable circumstances. We have so many people struggling economically. They've lost jobs, businesses are gone, income is gone. We're grieving for ill and deceased family members. We are weary. I mean, that's the only word I can use. And some of us are scared. Some of us are terrified. We have these feelings that are, again, reminiscent of Mary, Joseph, the shepherds, that unsettled feeling, right? But there was hope, right? They had hope. And the thing about hope that is so amazing is that it never changes. And you look at the lessons that the Holy Family and those around us taught us: obedience, seeing through the fog, love, protection, listening to what God is trying to tell us, even when nothing around us makes sense. Those are huge lessons. And I look at Jesus's birth. It has transformed history. It has offered hope to a weary world, and it's timeless. And as we experience weariness today and a desperation for hope, we can remember that God never changes, right? That his hope abounds. We can find peace in him regardless of the craziness that is happening around us. So as so many of us go and we work hard to have a Merry Christmas, and we reflect on those lessons that Mary and Joseph and the shepherds and so many others taught us, we have to remember that they show us how to navigate uncertain times, and that no matter what happens, we have a God that we can turn to. And so that is powerful this Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I wish you a Happy New Year. And I just hope that you look at that narrative and you see the reflections, and you see what is happening today, because it's incredible, and they set the most amazing examples of how to trust. And that's what it's all about. Let's all trust as we enter into this next season. And again, have a Merry Christmas.